Good morning, boys and girls. We are on page 162, lesson 33. Please make sure that you're turning to the correct page. So the first question says, Chase volunteers at an animal shelter after school, feeding and playing with the cats. If he can make 5 servings of cat food from a third of a kilogram of food, how much does one serving weigh? So we know that he's trying to figure out 5 servings, right? So what I have here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what he did here was he had a third of a kilogram. So that's why it's being divided into thirds, okay? Now, how much does one serving weigh? So I have 1/3. Notice this is 1, 2, and 3. So this is 1/3. And I'm dividing it by 5. There are 5 pieces. That's why I'm dividing it by 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, I'm going to solve for that. So I have 1/3 divided by 5, which is the same as saying 1/3. Whoa, my writing is so messy. 1/3 times, flip the 5, right? So we have 1/3 times 1/3. So 1 times 1 is equal to 1, and 5 times 3 is equal to 15. So our answer is 1 serving weighs 1/15. That's our answer. For part B, if Chase wants to give the same serving size to each of his 20 cats, how many kilograms of food will he need? So he needs 20 servings for 20 cats. So this is the measurement of 20 servings. And because we know that each one is going to be 1/15, we're going to multiply it times 1/15. So 20 times 1 is equal to 20. 1 times 15 is equal to 15. It doesn't change. And then we need to simplify. So I'm simplifying 20 and 5 by dividing by the denominator and numerator by 5. 20 divided by 5 is equal to 4, and 15 divided by 5 is equal to 3. If I were to divide 4 divided by 3, my 4 would be my dividend, 3 would be my divisor. 3 can go into 4 one time. 3 times 1 is 3. 4 minus 3 is equal to 1. My remainder is 1, and my denominator is 3. So my answer is 1 and 1/3. That's how many kilograms of food he will need. Next, we have Anok. Anok has 4.75 pounds of meat. She uses a 1/4 pound of meat to make 1 hamburger. How many hamburgers can Anok make with the meat she has? So we know that she has 4.75 pounds based on the problem that was given. And then we know that it is a 1/4 pound of meat. A quarter is 1/4. So I'm going to use 1/4 from a 1/4 pound. And I'm going to flip. So I'm changing my division sign to a multiplication sign. I'm changing 1/4 to 4/1, and I'm solving. 4.7 or 4 75 hundredths. So I can change this to 4 75 hundredths. So we have 475 over 100, and I'm multiplying it times 4/1. So when I do that, I'm going to end up getting 4 3/4, and I'm dividing it by 1/4. So what that means is that there's 4/4 in 1 whole, 16/4 in 4 wholes, and 3/4 in 3/4, and 19/4 in 4 3/4. So that means that there are 19/4 that I will be using. Now for problem B, it says sometimes Anok makes sliders. Each slider is half as much as meat as it is used for a regular hamburger. How many sliders could Anok make with 4.75 pounds? So again, he said half as much. So we have 4.75 divided by 1/8 because half of 1/4 is equal to 1/8. So 4 3/4 divided by 1/8, 4 changes to, we have 4, and then we're dividing it by 1/8. So we're going to flip the division sign to a multiplication sign, 1/8 to 8. And 4 times 8 is equal to 32. And over here we have 3/4 divided by 1/8, which is equal to 6. Because we also change the division sign to a multiplication sign, which is going to give us 3 times 8, which is equal to 24, and 4 times 1, which is equal to 4, and 24 divided by 4 is equal to 6. So she can make 38 sliders in all. How do we know that? We added 32 plus 6, which is equal to 38. For problem for page 162, we have Miss Geronimo has $10 gift certificate to her local bakery. I hope I'm saying her name right. If she buys a slice of pie for $2.20 and uses the rest of the gift certificate to buy chocolate macarons that cost 60 cents each, how many macarons can Miss Geronimo buy? So what I do know is I need to figure out how many she bought. And to figure that out, I need to subtract $10 from $2.20. So this $10, got it from here, and I'm subtracting it from the $2.20 right here. And when I do that, I get $7.80. With the $7.80, I'm going to divide that by 60 cents from here. So $7.80 divided by 60, I'm going to multiply times 10 over 10 because the 8 and the 6 are in the tens place, and I want to make it into a whole number. So when I multiply, I get 78 divided by 6, which is equal to 13, which is my final answer. Over here, if she changes her mind and instead buys a loaf of bread for $4.80 and uses the rest to buy cookies that cost 1 1/2 times as much as macarons, how many cookies can she buy? So we have, again, the $10 that we got from the previous problem, and we're subtracting it from $4.60. And what I get when I do that is $5.40. With that $5.40, I'm going to multiply it times or divide it times 90 cents. But first, with the 90 cents or the 60 cents, what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply 1 1/2 times 60 cents to get 90 cents. And with that 90 cents, I'm dividing it or multiplying it. So we have $5.40 divided by 90 cents. I'm going to multiply times 10 because both of my numbers are in the tens place to make it a whole number. 54 divided by 9 is equal to 6. So my final answer is 6. For problem 4A and B, you are making a word, creating a story content for the following expressions. So you're creating any story you want. There isn't really a wrong answer. You are figuring out what kind of story you want to make with the equations that they give you. You do not need to solve for it. You're just making an equation. These are the ones that I have here. I have Joe has 5 1/4 pounds of flour and uses 2 1/8 pounds to make a pizza. He puts the remaining flour into 4 jars. How much flour in each jar? And over here for B, I have macarons costs 80 cents 4 days. 4 days in a row, Martha spends $4.80 each day buying as many macarons as she can. How many macarons can she buy altogether? And for problem 5, they ask you to create a story context for the following tape diagram. How many macarons? For this tape diagram, again, there is no wrong answer. You can choose which one you want. But this is my story problem. Lisa took her $6 and divided it equally into 4 envelopes. She then spent 2/3 of the money in one envelope on earnings. How much money did Lisa spend? And that is all for today. Please let me know if you have any questions in class.